You guys both played the games, Madden 25. You got a chance to see it. Also got a chance to play NBA 2K. What are your thoughts, between the two? Like in comparison. So I'll start with you, Steve. Like, what are your thoughts?
I think they're different games. I think 2K is a lot more presentation based. I think it's a great game, but I think they put a lot of time and energy and thought into marketing how it was presented versus I think Madden has always been more about the game itself and how it's actually played, the playbooks, the graphics as far as making sure that the coaches look like they really do in real life and the mannerisms of the players. I think they put a lot of time and effort into that versus the soundtrack of the game that was kind of an afterthought, whereas I think 2K really put a lot of thought into how the experience of the game was before you actually played the game.
Amazing. All right, cool. That's a good point. Now, John, same thing with you. Like playing 2K, looking at Madden. What are your thoughts and difference in quality in the overall presentation and gameplay and feel when it comes to these two?
Well, I'm not a big gamer, but as you can tell, NBA 2K did a great job.
You're on the free throw line.
Well, I'm on the free throw line. I should have been there more often, but that's another story. But the graphics are very real-like, and you like Steve said, I think with the music and the whole bells and whistles that goes into basketball, and when you go to a basketball game, you're experiencing that, you know what I mean? And so they try to keep it as much like a real, basketball game. And so, but, from football standpoint, I kind of agree with Steve. I just like to go out and just play the game. I don't need the bells and whistles, I'm an old traditionalist. I'm a traditionalist.
It's a good point that John makes. When you go to I'm a huge Knicks fan. I was Knicks and Giants growing up, Knicks, Giants, and the Bulls. And so when you go to an actual game, there's a lot of music that's played in between plays because you got a lot more timeouts, there's a lot of stoppage of play with free throws and stuff of that sort. So it's pretty accurate as far as. I didn't play in NBA games, but I love to go watch them. I'm a fan just like anybody else. So it's pretty accurate because I feel like there is a lot of bells and whistles involved in entertaining the fans that are actually at the game. So the game is pretty similar in that fashion.
Yeah. Everybody's been waiting for 2K to come back. It's a chance that may not. In your opinion, do you feel that there's that EA benefits by being the only football game around?
Oh, of course.
Or do you feel, or do you feel that there should be competition? Because part of the reason is the NFL Players Association, and you're a player. So from what you saw in 2K Sports and what you said, people feel that their NFL 2K football needs to come back as well. What are your thoughts on that, and how much of a stronghold does the Players Association hold with that?
As a player and as a current player, the more video games they have with my jersey and my name on, the more I'm going to get paid. So,
see, wait, hold on.
So if we're talking about for me, I want to get paid.
This is the moment of truth right here. Can you hold the belt? You can hold the belt. Can I get the ring? If you don't mind, I just want to hold.
Just being real.
Yeah, son. You know what I'm saying? Word up. All right, okay. So the reason why I asked that is because, George Italia, he's a part of that, and looking out for the players is his best interest, and it's in your best interest to get more money. You know what I'm saying?
I got kids, man.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So that's why I brought up the question, do you feel that it should be there? And gamers agree. So hopefully this interview can help influence, that decision and stuff.
You need to get the owners in here and influence them.
Oh, I got a Super Bowl ring now.
Those are the guys that are really getting paid from the video games. We get a small royalties check. But I think competition is good. Between players, competition is good between video games, and I think it's just going to press other people to be better. And I think EA does a great job with Madden, but I think if there's other competitors out there, they're going to be pressed harder and to improve everything. So if you have another 2K coming out, then Madden's going to feel like they got to put more time, energy, and money into making it more presentable as far as like John was saying before the game, it's not really that fancy, but when you get into the game, it's a great game. But if 2K made a football game, then they're gonna come strong with presentation. So Madden would have to up their game. So I think competition's good.
I love you, dog. I love you, sir. Like, thank you.
Plus, I'm gonna make some more money.
He gonna make some more money, baby. You know what I'm saying? So John, I gotta ask you this: like, from playing, like having yourself in the game, looking this real, because just to let y'all know, when he walked in here and I showed him 2K, he was like, like I'm about to get back on the court right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I really look. You know what I mean?
He's got his tearaway jeans on, man. He's ready to go.
Now, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, so my thing is, like, now that you've seen it, played it on the PlayStation 4, you know, is there anything that you thought of while you was playing that you said, you know what, as amazing as it is, if they would do this, it'd be that much better? Or if you was making your own game, if you was on a board of advisors or something, what's some of the things that you could do from your experience being in the league?
Well, I think they didn't hit the nail right on top of the head with this game. I don't see anything that I experienced that I don't experience out there on the court. And so,
man, I think your biceps are actually bigger in real life.
Yeah, they can cut me up a little bit, but no, I think they did a good job with this game.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. So on the wrap up, just one quick question. I gotta ask this, and hopefully this is for everybody in the world. This is gonna be the moment of truth. Do you honestly feel that you dunked on? Oh my God! I knew you was going with it. That's one of the barbershop conversations that we always have. So, all right, so he dunked on Jordan in the poster. Okay, now you know what I'm saying. It's all right. It's all right. All right. Now, last question for you, Steve. You know, like being like in the game, playing the game, and you got kids and you play games yourself. Like, you know, are you a gamer? Like, do you like really game?
I was a huge gamer, especially you know, in college. Before I got married and had kids, and then
it's always before you got married and got kids. Like every time I talk to somebody, before I got married.
Oh yeah, and then my wife got pregnant, and she said, "You got to put that thing in the closet." So I had to put my Xbox in the closet. I actually gave it away to my younger brother, and now my son is getting old enough to where he wants to play video games, and so it's a great excuse for me.
Drawing him back
in. You know what?
Gotta get out. Reel him back in.
My son wants to play Skylanders and stuff. Like she's like, Skylanders, why are you in there playing Madden right now?
Wow. Skylanders is hot though. I like Skylanders.
No, it is. Yeah, I mean, so up until about 6 months ago, I haven't really played video games that much, you know, just in passing. But Xbox One came back out, and so I went and got one of those, and you know, we play video games quite a bit now.
That's what I'm talking about. So look, it's your boy HipHopGamer. Like, I can't thank you guys enough, man. Like, yo, real talk, man. Much love, man. God bless you guys. This has been fun. This has been real. It's your boy HipHopGamer. Now listen, you know, I'm looking kind of fly right now, you know, with the Super Bowl. I got my Nerds Clothing hat on. You know what I'm saying? Nerds Clothing. So make sure you check out nerdsclothing.com. Those are my peoples right there. We looking good. Even got this watch that I never seen before, but it look good and feel good too. So anyway, everybody, I just want to say thank you. God bless. HipHopGamer. We out. Peace.